Welcome to this explanation of the Lorentz Force law, a fundamental principle in electromagnetism that describes how charged particles interact with electric and magnetic fields. Understanding this law is crucial for anyone studying the movement of particles in various technological and natural phenomena. It's the elegant combination of electric and magnetic mathematics that dictates the precise path a particle will take. First, let's briefly revisit the concept of electric forces. An electric field, represented by vector E, exerts a force on any charged particle within it. This force, vector Fe, is directly proportional to the charge of the particle, Q, and the strength of the electric field itself. The mathematical expression for this is straightforward. Vector Fe equals Q vector E. This means a positive charge will accelerate in the direction of the electric field, while a negative charge will accelerate in the opposite direction. Next, consider magnetic forces. Unlike electric forces, a magnetic field, represented by vector B, only exerts a force on a moving charged particle. If a particle is stationary, the magnetic force on it is zero. The magnetic force, vector Fb, depends on the particle's charge Q, its velocity, vector v, and the magnetic field, vector b. Crucially, the direction of this force is determined by the cross product of the velocity vector and the magnetic field vector. The formula for the magnetic force is vector Fb equals Q times vector v cross vector b. This cross product signifies that the magnetic force is always perpendicular to both the particle's velocity and the magnetic field direction. This unique perpendicularity means that the magnetic force does no work on the particle. It only changes the direction of its motion, not its speed. This is a key distinction from electric forces. The Lorentz force law brings these two forces together into a single, comprehensive equation. It describes the total electromagnetic force vector F acting on a point charge Q, moving with velocity vector v through an electric field vector E and a magnetic field vector B. This law forms the bedrock for understanding many aspects of physics and engineering. The combined equation for the Lorentz force is F vector equals Q times E vector plus V vector times B vector. This elegant formula shows that the total force is simply the vector sum of the electric force and the magnetic force. The electric component, Q, E vector, acts along the direction of the electric field, causing acceleration or deceleration. The magnetic component, Q times V vector times B vector, acts perpendicular to both the velocity and the magnetic field. This often results in the particle following a curved path. For instance, if a charged particle enters a uniform magnetic field perpendicular to its velocity, it will experience a constant force that causes it to move in a circle. When both electric and magnetic fields are present, the particle's trajectory becomes a complex interplay of these two forces. The electric field might accelerate the particle, while the magnetic field simultaneously deflects it. This can lead to helical paths or more intricate trajectories, depending on the relative strengths and orientations of the fields and the initial velocity of the particle. The applications of the Lorentz force law are vast and profound. It is fundamental to the operation of devices like mass spectrometers, which separate ions based on their mass-to-charge ratio. Particle accelerators use precisely engineered electric and magnetic fields to guide and accelerate charged particles to extremely high energies. Even natural phenomena like the Aurora Borealis are a dazzling manifestation of the Lorentz force acting on charged particles from the Sun interacting with Earth's magnetic field. In essence, the Lorentz force law provides a complete description of the electromagnetic force on a charged particle. It is a powerful tool for predicting and controlling the motion of charges, bridging the gap between seemingly disparate electric and magnetic phenomena. Its universality makes it indispensable for physicists and engineers exploring everything from subatomic particles to cosmic rays.